So your wisdom and my wisdom will not deliver us, my beloved. Never ever say, I know what I'm doing. I am smart enough. I am wise enough. I don't need your advice. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Please do not do that. No matter how wise you are not wiser than Satan. You need the wisdom of Christ in order to overcome the deception and the lies and the snares of Satan. Without Christ, we're all dead. So your knowledge and wisdom will not deliver you. But what is going to deliver you? And I'll leave you with this. Seraphim and thrones. Seraphim and thrones. Seraphims, we see that being mentioned in the book of Isaiah. What is the role of seraphims? The role of seraphims is praying all the time, unceasingly. Their job in heaven is praying. They don't do anything else except worshiping God, praising God, and praying to God all the time, non-end, for eternities. So what is the rank of seraphim represent? A life of prayer. Thrones. What is a throne? A throne is a chair where a king sits on. That is called a throne. It is a chair where a king sits on it. That's a throne, the throne of the king. So when a king sits on that chair, meaning he is the conqueror, he is the sovereign authority, he reigns and rules when he sits. So who are the thrones? Are the angels whom they have made God their throne. They said to God, you are the king over our life. You are the sovereign authority over our life. You are the ruler and you reign over our life. So what is this telling us, you and I as Christians? A Christian that has his life as a prayer and that makes himself as the throne for Jesus Christ to sit on and to conquer and to dwell in and to rule over and to reign over. When you make Jesus your king, your God, your ruler, your redeemer, your everything, and when your life is a prayer to Jesus Christ, Satan cannot devour you. You will crush Satan under your feet. You will never fall. But you can say, I'm wise. Satan will devour you. You can say, I'm this, I am that, I am powerful. All other ranks failed, except two. Prayer and making Jesus king of your life. Satan can't overcome you. You will overcome Satan anytime, all the time, without fail. We need to come back to the life of prayer, and we need to come back and make Jesus king over our lives, ruler over our lives. We need. Otherwise, we are dead. Otherwise, we are deceived by the enemy, Satan, and we are drawn into disappearance and total destruction. May the Lord Jesus bless you. May the Lord Jesus guide you and protect you. May the Lord Jesus reign over your life. May the Lord Jesus be king and make him king of your life. You need to make him king of your life. May the Lord Jesus make you realize what is right and what is wrong. May the Lord Jesus give you the discernment, give you the insight to his divinity, give you the insight to his secret kingdom, give you the insight to the wisdom of God, so that you know how to navigate your journey on this life and make your journey with Christ. Because without Christ, we cannot survive and last, my beloved. We need to make Christ the head of our life, the head of the church, because he is. But we need to acknowledge and confess that, my beloved. As church leaders, unless Jesus is the head of the church, we are all dead and lost. Unless Jesus rules and reigns over our life, unless we become the throne to the King of Kings, we are devoured by Satan, the vicious lion. We are devoured. Don't ever rely on your wisdom as a church leader. Don't ever rely on your followers. You say, I have millions of followers. Don't ever rely on that. Don't ever rely that you have the power to loosen and tie things. Don't ever rely that you say, I'm wearing the cross. Don't ever rely and say, and be boastful that you put a crown on your head. Don't ever rely and see people coming and bowing before you. My dear friend, as a church leader, I'm telling you, unless you and I and you, we put our head under the feet of Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, we are dead. We are lost. We are gone before we even blink our eyes. Jesus, Yeshua, Yeshua is the only one. Period.